My name is Dr. Dwight Perry, and I serve as the president of Perry Leadership Consulting. Thank you for joining me on this new website, where the domain name has been chosen very strategically: www.turnaroundministryleader.com. That's www.turnaroundministryleader.com. For over 46 years now, I've had the privilege of serving in full-time vocational ministry in several executive leadership positions, whether as a senior pastor, a denominational executive, or in the academy, serving in many of these settings as someone whom God uses by His grace to help turn around the organization I am serving. In 1979, God called me into full-time ministry. After accepting that call in 1975, even after entering full-time vocational ministry, it was not totally clear until 1988, after serving in campus ministry as a church planter and as a senior pastor, what that call specifically was to be: that of investing, equipping, and resourcing both established and emerging leaders for the cause of Christ. Thus, for the past 36 years now, I've had the privilege of serving on the national staff of my former denomination, Baptist General Conference, now known as Converge, where several years later, they called me back to become the executive minister, regional president, over one of the 11 at that time regions in the country, serving more than 100 plus congregations. I've also had the privilege of serving as a full-time faculty member at the Moody Bible Institute for several years, eventually being asked to come back for a third tenure at Moody in order to become the senior vice president and provost for all of education, overseeing ministry on all three campuses and around the world through our online training, as well as in other various ministerial and academic roles. A few years ago, I wrote a book entitled Fourth Quarter. You will find this book, as well as my other books, on this website. Enduring Lessons That Will Leave a Legacy. Now that I'm in the fourth quarter of my life, that fire that burned so brightly in me when He first called me into full-time vocational ministry is still aflame, and even more so, with the major difference, as I talk about in fourth quarter, being the fact that I have the blessing of the wisdom of more than 5 decades of ministry undergirding my life. I invite you to review my website. You will find not only many helpful resources to the books and videos, including my weekly 5-minute leadership teaching that I call Perry's Leadership Huddle, where I discuss such topics as succession planning, how to deal with conflict, leadership modalities, or how is someone naturally bent in their leadership style as it relates to leading others. You will also find on my services page my consultation fees for the various services that I can provide for your church, parachurch, denominational entity, or school, with the offer of a free 1-hour consultation as an entryway to discussing how I might serve you. I look forward to meeting you and getting to know you. I look forward to you interacting with this website and taking advantage of the resources that's available. And I just pray that God will continue to bless you as you serve and as you lead others. God bless you.